Hi guys, it's MicheleMarieDalene, and today of course is Wednesday. And today we have things to talk about. I got a couple positive changes I wanted to, I was going to mention this yesterday and I kind of never got to it, so here we go. The positive news is the Berkeley Fund did come through. So my phone bill, it's my home phone and home internet has been taken care of. And the electric bill's been taken care of. But, and that's good news. But now we have some news you could take either way. I went back to the medical doctor today. I had a follow-up. The good news is that my medications, we've been 6 months off the simvastatin, and it still is true. I'm just looking at the cell phone bill, and yes, I'm gonna $102.99. Okay, well, that's potential good news, bad news. So I'll get to that in a second. The reason why we're shooting in the natural light right now, it's overcast outside. It's been raining on and off, and I know it's kind of dark. That's because I didn't want to turn all those lights on because it would be just too hot in here otherwise. And so I decided to, I set the shutter to ATW so that at least the white balance will be halfway sane. And I still have a silver manual exposure. But, yeah, picture could change. I mean, really. Oh, today we also have some more good news. And then we'll get to the bills. Lumi, are going to be working with a new person who will be doing a morning program with me at the Sit Kitchen. Her name is Dawn, and she will be a new person in the morning program. And we're going to do the Sit Kitchen. Ideally, we were going to do it live, which is still a goal, but we may have some issues to fix to make it work successfully as a live program. And we're thinking of putting that on Patreon. I'm thinking about doing a Patreon exclusive. For the reason that, number one, is I want to get more of you people to help make these programs possible. I can't afford to keep doing everything forever for free. And that's because as we work towards a goal of trying to make our programs bigger and bolder with more changes and new programming, and now we're going to try to get more staff together, it's going to definitely need to come up with some green stamps. So hopefully tomorrow will be the first day of that program. It for the initial time being, it will be taped. It will be presented on the GoFundMe. We're gonna do this. Well, for right now, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're going to upload it like we do now to YouTube, but we're gonna mark it as private. Okay, that's only so that we can then share the link on GoFundMe and Patreon, so that if you are a GoFundMe or a Patreon patron, you can watch it. And then once we get everything in key, everything's in sync, we will change the status of the videos maybe a week or two afterwards, so that you can watch it live, or not live, but taped on the regular YouTube channel. In other words, you patrons are going to get first dibs. It's going to be a pay-per-view, or more like pay-per-subscription. And then, of course, the other guys are going to come later. These bcasts, for the time being, will still be pretty much public. because I don't know how well that's going to work, and and also I use the same videos for a variety of things, including checking on my health and status, which is another topic we're going to bring up real quick. I went to my doctor today. Overall, my health is so-so. My weight is could be better. And he says to me is, well, he said, I think I know what part of your problem is if you're only really eating at the soup kitchen. He says, I've seen the food that they're serving there. It's a lot of carbohydrates. And he says, you really need to watch out for the excessive carbs. I said, well, the problem is, I think they need to work with people to encourage them to try to produce a more balanced meal somehow. Because you see, the problem on the soup kitchen, okay, there's a couple of problems with the soup kitchen overall. One, how do you balance the dietary requirements of a public that has a variety of situations? Some of these people are homeless and lack certain nutrients. Some of the people are drinking excessive alcohol and need to eat certain things to compensate for the lack of the vitamin B vitamins, which in American alcohol, we don't have B12 in our alcohol. I know in some countries they do. The United States is one of them. The United States is one that doesn't. Some of them have drug addiction problems. It also interferes with their health issues. And so there's a lot of different things. But I told him, I said straight out, I said, no, I agree with you. But the problem is that I don't have a long-term solution. I also talked to him about my asthma attack. You heard me a couple days ago. I sound like a giant set of leaky bellows. And he prescribed me an inhaler, which I got to pick up sometime when I get some green stamps, probably next month. Because, unfortunately, I am still short money-wise here. Okay? I really got to do something better for my health. Okay? That's not a lie. Okay? Now, at least with the help of the Barclay Fund, at least for the immediate time being, the problem financially has been dealt with. Now, we got some other thing interesting else to talk about. I don't know where I put it. I think it's over here. Yes. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on this at this point. So, let's get started with what we have here. Daystar Housing Inspections contacted me. And they contacted me to let me know that they were, no, it says the past tense, because apparently I guess the office did not realize that I'm not on Section 8 roadshow at this time. And I was supposed to go for an inspection for Section 8, well, obviously. So I called up my former worker at Section 8, which is J.D. Neely and Associates. And I said, what's going on here? I thought I wasn't on the system anymore. And he says, I guess they never got the memo. I said, okay, well, let me ask you this question. What would happen if they did inspect it and my apartment passed? Oh, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't even use it anyway. It was sort of away. So it was just a classic waste of time and come up there. And he was very, very upset with my landlord from the past. And I said to him, well, so, I said, Nick, my landlord in October and November was going through a lot, okay? And I was going through a lot with the porch work and everything, okay? Wouldn't it be fair for you at least to hear his side of the story instead of assuming the worst? Because I'm sure he already knows I want to get back on the program. He knows that I need this program. I need this program, and we really have tried to do it without this program. I'm falling behind. My health is starting to deteriorate because of stress. I need this program. And he said, yeah, I suppose. He can call me. He can talk to me about it. So I talked to my landlord this afternoon, and I remember what he told me. He said, I'm going to be in Winston tomorrow. He said, I'm going to try to sit down with you. I'm going to try to deal with this matter. Because he said, you're right. You need this program because you're falling further and further behind. And he said, your health is really starting to take a nosedive. And it is. Stress does not make you the very best. No matter what they tell you, I cannot stress enough, no pun intended, that when you're under tremendous stress, there's only so far you can go before you can't go anymore. And then at that point, it starts to turn scary. It starts to turn ugly. Okay? Examples of that would be is you start to become very defensive, very, very angry. They go into post-traumatic stress disorder starts to kick in. You start to feel like you are totally ill-prepared for everything that's going on. It's not good for you. It's not healthy. It's going to make you sick. And I think that, as I told my medical doctor, I said, I believe that the excessive situation with day-by-day stress of budgets and money is making me sicker and sicker and sicker. And I don't know what to do anymore because I said, I can't even pick up my refills because I don't have the money to pay for them. And so one of the things is, as far as my health goes, here's the thing that's scary. For a while, many years ago, I was doing an N-scale mile train layout for a gentleman, and constantly going to the train supply store to buy train hobby stuff, like materials for the layout and everything. And constantly walking back and forth, buying supplies, building the layout. My rate was at 244, which for me was really, really amazing. I am 40 pounds above that now. Okay? I don't feel I'm getting ahead. Okay, this is in 2011. So, in 5 years, my life has been totally, or was it 2012? 2011, I think it was 2011. I was just starting as an intern. And yeah, you were crowned that. Right, okay. So that would be about 2011. So the point is it's a lot of stress. It takes a lot of toll on me. And, you know, it's just not good for you to be in that kind of situation at all. So anyway, I want to make some positive changes in my life. I was just watching something from Rebecca Marina Messenger. She was talking about the kind of energies you either work with or don't work with, the positive and the negative energies. I know this is more Lumi's thing, so I'm just going to see what she said. Is that sometimes as energy worker, we can either help others by sending a positive ray of hope and positive energy to them, which has positive impact on them. And I think that's not at all surprising. That positive energy flows are going to affect your life in a variety of ways. So here we have our new associate we'll be working with on tomorrow's video, named Dawn, and she will be running video with me. Maybe eventually we're going to get things set up between her schedule and my schedule. We're going to be doing here at the studio in-house videos. For right now, it's going to be at the soup kitchen videos, and then we'll expand on that and go further out into the in-house. So for right now, let me show you that video at this point, and then we can go on from there.
Good morning, folks.
Good morning, folks. This is MicheleMarieDalene, and this is the 5th time. Actually, literally the 5th time today we tried to do this, and we kept running into the lights from operator error to computer error to phone error.
We've been having so much trouble this morning.
Let's try this again. Monday through Friday, every day, from 10 a.m. until, we end. We're going to be doing a live program. Me here in Dawn, which is part of my production team, will now be helping you by covering local news, views, information the average everyday Joe and Jane Doe can use.
That's right.
Right here from the Winston Open Door Soup Kitchen, and there'll be a live stream broadcast Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday.
And if you go to my YouTube channel, you can see the live stream there. And if for some reason you did not catch it live, it's okay. It'll be rebroadcast on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, whatever. So, for now, we want to thank you very much and hope to see you in the morning.
Hope to see you in the morning. I can't wait. I am so excited about this.
And don't forget, if you have any suggestions for topics,
please comment.
You can contact us at the contact information, which is given almost every day. My main email address is bicehela3@gmail.com. I don't have an email address for you, but we'll get one for you.
Yes.
It's easy enough to do.
Yes, we can
Google
do that.
Plus and you'll be all set.
Yep. Okay.
You got a computer access.
Actually, I have an email account with Gmail. It is all lowercase letters. It's gelatidawn.3@gmail.com.
Okay. Well, what we'll do is, for now, that's a technical issue. We'll take care of that.
We'll take care of that.
And we'll get her into the system. And by the way, I hope you guys enjoyed the videos that we're doing. I'm trying to add new material every day.
Every day.
Okay. So.
But for now,
see you soon, guys.
For now, we will see you tomorrow. Yep. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so now here we have that's the plans for tomorrow. We're going to be having our coffee time with Dawn and Michelle, and that will be we haven't really come up with a working title yet. We're working on it. But, give us time. We did try to do one today, but my video capturing device on my phone kept messing up, and over and over and over again, trial after trial after trial after trial, and finally I just said, you know what, this is not working for some reason, so we got to come up with a better way to do it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to redo it tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we're gonna try to do it live, but then we realized that there might be some technical problems that we need to deal with right now. So we'll tape tomorrow's, and maybe for the initial video, a few initial videos, we'll put them on YouTube, Patreon, and a few other places. Because they're going to replace the vlogs. The vlogs, as you may know, have been, for the most part, pretty uneventful. You guys really haven't really complained about them, but I think that because they're not as polished as the main videos, I think you kind of really like them too much. We're not going to get it to the point yet where we're going to have a live how do I say it? We're not gonna have a live introduction like you see on some channels have these, like the intro here on this channel. It's not gonna have like an intro on the video yet. I mean, I don't know how to do that with a live stream, but I will come up with a way to make it happen. So for right now, the first few videos me and Don will do will be taped, and then we will present them to you on the normal means and normal streams. But obviously, since we got to keep our titles short enough that it's not going to get too crazily long, so calling the video "Coffee with Michelle" or Dawn and Michelle, that'll be like CWDM, and date and then the subject. But since it's going to be a daily news broadcast, I don't really know if it's going to be a lot of other subjects covered. The whole video is going to be covering news that affects the average Jane and John Doe. It's not so much the big fancy news that the mainstream media carry, because that stuff's good, but it's mainstream, so it's everybody's talking about it, so I don't have to repeat it, so that's, unnecessary. That's just, she makes me feel good inside. And she knew my late friend Valerie, and she said, yes, you do look like your sister. Seriously. So, yes, we'll do what we can. So, what is the plans for the next few weeks? Good question. Today's the 10th. Okay, technically there is 20 days left, I think. About 3 weeks. About 3 weeks. Okay, so we gotta have to deal with about 3 weeks worth of stuff. And, next week, I'm going grocery shopping. I gotta buy a big bag of cat food. Rusty's little daughter is a grumpy cat. I never seen a cat like this. Here you have the small little female, and she's grumpy. Even when she's nice, she growls at you. It's like she doesn't know how to purr, Rusty is quite the opposite. Good old daddy is a nice, happy cat for the most part, but his daughter is a grouch. Don't ask me why. I might be, maybe she's being not treated very well in that house. I don't know. I'm not going to assume anything, because that could be a bad move. But, at least financially, for this month, it looks like our home phone, as long as I pay the bills on time, will be in good standing, and things like that, and the electrical will be in good standing, so maybe I can get things straightened out, and I'll be happy. And we still got to deal with the cell phone bill. So, if Dory shows up and pays me what we agreed on, maybe we'd still be in good shape with the phone. I don't know yet. The Section 8 thing? What is the story with the Section 8? Well, here's the story. This is what my caseworker told me. I still technically have a voucher available to me. It's on hold. Okay? And originally he said to me, he says, I'm not going to give you your voucher back where you are. And then finally, after I talked to him and I explained the situation to him, he said, well, maybe if your landlord talks to me, maybe we can work something out. I said, okay. I said, I'll see what I can do. And this is what we're doing. Tomorrow, hopefully, my landlord, I will be able to call him back up tomorrow and get that straightened out. We'll see what happens. I really would like to get my voucher back. I really need it, because I don't think it's going to work in here with a roommate, because there's so much stuff going on in this place. You got the studio, you got the cats, you got a kitchen that looks like a war zone. Clean dishes, but still, I can put them away. In fact, I don't even know if that's still a possibility. Is the, that could still fail the voucher inspection because of the kitchen floor and the ceiling in the hallway. Okay, so if we do manage to renegotiate the thing with the Section 8, my landlord's going to have to do some very fast repair work to get those things in good standing. Last year he was going to do a lot of the stuff, and what happened was there were so many things that went wrong. It was just, he couldn't do it then. And that's a problem, because when you get really, really upset and your life is a mess and you feel like crap, and you don't do as well. Okay? So, tomorrow, be ready for the first morning coffee morning or morning coffee with Dawn and Michelle, CMDM. CMDM. That sounds almost like a medicine or something. Coffee Morning with Michelle, or Dawn and Michelle. That'll be tomorrow. We'll tape it and see how it goes. I really could like to try to cover more materials, and it'll be pretty much free form, just like all my videos are. We're gonna be doing it that way because that seems to be the kind of stuff you like. But I do know that you guys like it when at least the material is presented in a way that's positive and uplifting. Me and Dawn have discussed it this morning. We said we want to present material, but we want to keep it fairly positive if possible to help people, especially a lot of people have a really hard time in the morning. For a lot of reasons, they don't do as well as they'd like. They'd like to do more, but at least I know if the energy that even through the video screen, it's just true. Even if the energy is through the video screen and the hosts are fairly optimistic and there's positive flow, you feel it too. It's almost like that's one of the reasons why sometimes I watch my older videos. It's because sometimes when I feel down, to see the videos when I've been upbeat and happy makes me feel better inside. So, that's pretty much where I stand right now. And obviously, me and Dawn will have her own contact information for you and my contact information. And of course, Slimmy will be there. Yeah, I'll be there. All three of us will be there. Yes. It's going to be shot at the Soup Kitchen, so it's going to be it's going to be an in-situ shoot. So a lot of potential logistical issues to deal with and straighten out as we go. But we will do that. We will pursue it. We will succeed. So for now, pray to your god or goddess that tomorrow's routine will work out well. And of course, if you could please help still with the money, we really do need it because we got to buy materials and supplies and repair things and replace things just like anyone else does. And, maybe we don't need quite the $200 anymore, but still, any money that you give is going to make a positive change in our budgetary situation. So for now, I want to thank you all for watching this, and we'll see each other tomorrow morning. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.